another episode of Let's Play House Flipper. So, making up for last week being such a ridiculously short episode, like literally it was half an hour. I didn't realize it was quite that short when I hit stop on it last week. We're gonna go longer this week to make up for that. But yeah, last week, I don't know, my anxiety was just off the charts over silly things on here that should not even be anxiety inducing, frankly, but they were, so got stopped early. So anyway, we're gonna go back in. We already cleaned up the outside of the house, cleaned up this first room, at least as far as painting goes. Excuse me. Excuse me again. So I'm thinking what we're gonna do, we're just gonna tackle this damn thing because it's gonna bother me the whole time if we don't. So down to the creepy-ass basement that honestly is looking like a dungeon so far, and I am not here for it, but they claim there's a gift for us in the basement, and so far I am not seeing what it is, but it's probably back here somewhere, huh? Unless... do we have to, like, break down a wall or something? Like, I am so far not seeing what could the surprise be. Like, dead ass. But I am definitely curious if there's a wall. You see my point. Look, 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 look. Yep. I'm thinking there's a secret room back here. That should be a bathroom. Okay, dead ass. We're gonna clean this up and we're gonna bust down that wall because there is clearly something in there. That has got to be what they're referencing. And I just need to know what it is. I need to know that it's not a body, first off. Second, because my anxiety will not quit on this. Although now that I'm seeing this basement, I'm like, okay, honestly, I totally could have done this last week and been fine. It's not scary, but for some reason I always assume it is going to be scary. So, you know, it's like that. Yeah, there is most definitely a secret room in here. We're busting in the wall. Alright. Sledgehammer. Come on. Down we come. What's in here? I need to know. What is that? What? What the fuck? What is this? Oh my god. I'm so glad I did this first. The whole rest of the house is gonna be a letdown after this. But like, dead ass. What? What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Smash it all with a hammer. All of it. Every last bit. I need to get in there. I need to look. Told you there's a secret room. I wonder if any of these other houses have had secret rooms that I just did not look that closely at the maps for. Because they might have. And we'll never know. Because we already sold them. Good job, self. Maybe I should make this house the new office. For this, like, secret room being cool as shit, you know? And since, you know, the nephew who inherited the place was so ungrateful and didn't even want to deal with it, I say, fuck him. Let's have it. Like, legit, fuck this whole wall. It can all come down. It's unnecessary. We don't need it. Although, I'm thinking we do probably have to come in here. And turn some... aha, that's why the power's not working. Okay. Got it. I knew it was down here, and that was why I did not even want to attempt anything else upstairs till we fixed that. So, I'm glad we did this first. Dude. Like, is that an original Van Gogh? Is that what this is implying? Because if so, that's pretty awesome. Bam. Motherfucker. Like, I'm very confused. What is this room? What is it? Oh my god. I'm so glad you can't take like hit point damage in this because we'd be dead right now for how many bricks have hit us in the fucking head, no doubt. Oh my god. Smash! Smash it all. Oh my god. That one was dramatic. All of it. Just all of it. You know, in every house we do now, we're gonna have to be like obsessively checking the maps, right? Because I bet there is hidden shit. Holy crap. Honestly, even though it's not a scary thing, I feel like even just the damn bricks would have caused me anxiety last week. So maybe it is good that we just waited. So I'm feeling better today. In more ways than one, so it's all good. Alright, is there anything left we need to still smash? Can we just smash them for fun? Nah, alright. So, I suppose we should put our hammer away. Unless we want to just bust this down. We could. For funsies. I think I will. Oh, missed. Hit in the air. Bam! Smack it. Like a piñata. All of it must come down. Every last bit. All of it. Oh, come on. Okay, I was like, you're really gonna leave me with that one piece up there when I've been able to get all the ceiling pieces of the rest? Fuck you. Alright. Drama, drama. Love it. Get it! I was like, I swear, if I miss him to get this wall, I'm gonna be most upset with myself, but no. Alright, so we have... What the hell is that? It's like... Wants to be a recliner, but also with, like... the headboard of a bed? Why? For why? I do not understand. But I bet they are worth lots of monies. I am very much appreciating this though, because I don't think this is like in the shop, is it? Let's look. I don't think it is. I think this is the only way you can get that. Decorations. Yeah, it is most definitely not one of the ones you can buy. That's pretty damn cool. That is implying it is an original as far as I'm concerned. Let's bring this upstairs, dude. Like, this should not be down in the dingy-ass basement. My god. My dude. Like, this needs to be appreciated proper. I mean, for right now, we'll stick it here. I don't know where we're ultimately going to put it, but I mean, like, for right now, you can live right there. Probably going to put it in another room, but... Oh, God. That's depressing. That's worse. So I don't really know, man. Like, we could do, like, a kitchen slash living area here. And then, like, down here, we can have a second bathroom, because we have all, like, the outlets and shit for it down here. But also, like, could also do, like, a second living area, you know? Does that make sense? I think it does. And I think I'd like to do that with it. But I'm gonna bring this stuff upstairs, because there's no reason for it to be down in the basement. That's fucking stupid. But, whoa! Way to, like, fall down the damn stairs, though. Alright. Oh my gosh. It is, like, not cooperating. Okay. You can just kind of chill here. Woo! Down we get. See, if I'd known we were gonna find a fucking Van Gogh down in the basement, I probably would have painted the walls a different color. So, yeah, I kind of don't know what all to do with that. But, anyway. Maybe it can stay. I mean, it kind of ties in, kind of. Oh my god, just sit your ass down. Alright, so we need to go fix that breaker box before we do anything else, in my opinion. Okay, assemble. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Done. Was that so fucking hard? Yup, that's what was wrong with it. Yep, okay. That works for me, even though these don't go with anything. I don't care. Anywho, let's see. I think maybe these do need to go back downstairs. I'm not sure, but for now, you can chill here or something just to be out of my way while I figure out stuff. Honestly, you can just kind of go in here. Alright, so for in here, we're just gonna get rid of that. Plaster can move because we'll probably need it again. So you can kind of just go chill too. Now in here, what I'm thinking. Yeah, if this is gonna be a kitchen, that can't stay here. It'll get ruined. Oh man. Well, I guess it'll go in the bedroom then, but I don't want it to live forever in the basement. I moved my tripod, sorry. How about counters across the side, right? We could have, actually for now, I'm gonna stick you over here because we need to be working in that other space. I don't want to put it right near the front door because that seems like an invitation for robbers, and as somebody who has been robbed, that is like a trigger for me to this day. Even in a video game, I'm like, nope, I take that into account when I design. So, let's see. Appliances. What colors can we have? Shit ones. Then. Yeah, no, we're not doing that unless. Nope. Fuck off. Really sucks that they only give us like an ugly ass double door fridge. Because I want to give people the double door fridge, but it just doesn't work in most of these fucking houses. So, was that the side I wanted it on? Yeah, I think so. We'll stick it here. Oh, come on. Up, 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 up. Whoop, too far, too far, too far. Back, 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 back. Up against the wall. One click. Over, over. Easy, 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 easy. What? Come on, back, 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 back. There. That was far more of an ordeal than it should have been. Okay, I'm having some tea. That was exhausting. Okay. Electric cooker. Boom, motherfucker. Alright. Right next to me. And then some fucking counters. How big is this? Because I like it, but how big are we? Oh, that's very doable. All right. that. Then we can do shit. Kinda. Like, I mean, it's not as good of a match as I'd have liked, but apparently it's as good as I'm going to fucking get, so we're gonna settle. Because that's what we got. Like, I could have wanted this one, but like, okay. Good enough. That's what we're doing there. So now we have room for some hanging cabinets. I think, actually, wait. Bitch, turn, turn, turn. I want you sideways. Thank you. Too long. Oh my Christ. I just want to talk. That is literally the worst place to put them, but you know what? I don't care. It's where they're going. And you can go here. And you can go here. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, fine. Don't go there. See if I give a shit. Don't really actually care. Good enough. You'll live. It's enough. Probably. Unless it's not, in which case, not my problem. So now we can give a table. Actually, where? Okay. Gotta have the drying rack. Okay, now, table. Table, bitch. That is far smaller than I thought. But you know what? It's gonna have to do. I don't think they have any kids, so it'll be fine. You'll see. I said chairs, motherfucker. For once, the color of the chair cushions actually goes with the decor. Holy shit. Because I always want to use these, but then I'm like, yeah, but the green doesn't go, and just, I don't know. No. I was like, I could put it here, but actually no. You know what we're gonna put there? A fucking TV. Because I'm trash. Y'all can watch the news while you eat or something. Is there a reason that you're not letting me? Alright then. I was like, excuse you? Okay. Got a TV, got lights, got stuff. On this side, I guess we could give him like a trash can, maybe? Was that in with kitchen shit, or was that other? I think it's in with other. Here, have a clock. Somewhere. Oh my god! Why? Okay. Why do you hate me? Like, if you're over here, you won't be able to read it because it's, like, behind those. But, I mean, if you're in the kitchen, you can see it, and that's what matters, so fuck it. Anyway. Here, you can, like... Actually, no. Give him the one with the lid. There. Something. The only thing on this side of the kitchen. Oh my god. Such wasted space. Such don't care. Here. Have some soap. Near the front door. Gives something of visual interest on that wall anyway. Hanging kitchen utensils goes where? Up the butt. Where? Here. We all do realize if we hadn't found a fucking Van Gogh in this place, I would not be even putting in a single effort on it, right? Right. We can tell that, like, ultimately I do not care about this particular house's layout, but I also feel obligated to help it. You know what? Let's give him a safe down in the basement. It's not even a very good safe, but it's still a safe. Fuck you. It goes in the basement. You know where it goes? Under the stairs. Damn right it does. That's where you put a safe. In case y'all don't have safes, that's where you put them. Usually a little more tucked away than that, but it's where this one's going. It's a video game, it don't matter. Anyway. I mean, this bitch owns Van Gogh. Clearly they have valuables, okay? Okay. Anyway. So, let's see. Alright, so nothing really ultimately of interest for in here, so fuck this room. I'm gonna call it done, because I just can't be bothered. So let us... Okay, I'm gonna take you back out of here for now. Actually, you know, maybe you could come out here. Be a little sideboard for out here. There you go. That takes up some room. Okay, oh my god, I'm giving myself motion sickness. Holy shit. Okay. Like, yeah, we could probably salvage the bed, but why would you want to? Why would you want to? Shut up, it is a bedroom. I haven't, like, cleaned it yet. We're getting there, motherfuckers. Get over yourself. Oh my god, you people. I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah, we're getting there, but I figure you'd like a bed that doesn't look like somebody died in it, so, yeah, I'm giving you a fresh bed. I'm trying to help you assholes, not hurt you. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Grimey's begun. Other floor. Oh, yep. Gross. Yeah, no shit, this house is dirty. I'm aware. Most of it's in that bathroom on the other side of the wall, but we'll get there. I'll plaster that. Plaster here. Fuck it, let's just close it. And then we'll evaluate. Yeah, I see some moldy shit here. I'll get to that after I plaster. Today. There. There's the mold that I saw. Okay. The nastiness. Up here. Good thing I looked. I'd have eventually found it, but... Okay. Is it up? Is it down? Is it all around? Guess it was down. I didn't even see it, but apparently it was there, so... Let's get him a radiator. It's always the fucking radiators. Ugh, so sick of radiators, dude. Get a fucking space heater. Call it a damn day. Make my life easy. But they needed to pad out the console version of the game, so they did what they did. Choices were made. Okay. Now. Let's paint. Let's have some more tea first before it goes cold. Okay. Nice bright blue as a nod to our found Van Gogh. We shall make it a starry night indeed. What the hell was that? Did we all just hear that? Like, I don't know what is happening over at my neighbors, but that is hilarious. I may need to close the window because I don't want to, like, get copyright struck. Yeah, they're getting louder. I'm gonna close it. Oh no! No! My dudes, it gets worse. It's not even the neighbors I thought it was. It was the other neighbors. And the yelling I heard was my dad over there trying to do a metal voice. I have no words right now, but we all just heard that, right? Yeah, okay. That's cool. You know what, honestly, I kind of want... Wait. I got very confused. I got a Facebook notification saying that was tagged. I thought it was my dad literally just now, but no, it's my brother who has the same name. I was like, I'm so confused, but let me hit stop on this for like 2 seconds because I have to share with my mom what all he is up to. Curiouser and curiouser. So I went to tell my mom about it. My dad is just chilling downstairs on his laptop, so apparently the neighbor has another friend that looks, sounds, and acts like him, but apparently is not him. What the fuck is today? What wormhole did we fall into? I don't know what the hell is happening anymore, but oh gosh, I like literally cannot stop laughing now. Like, dead ass was even wearing the same colored shirt that he has on. That's why I thought he was like trolling me at first and like gaslighting me, but no. My mom confirmed, no, he's literally been sitting here the whole time. What the fuck? What the hell? Anyway, back to the game at hand. Trying to do this dang house. Oh my goodness. Too funny, too funny. Oh man, I forgot this room was this big. Okay, whatever. It's all good. We'll get it all done. Wonder how many demolition points I won for smashing down like that secret room. We should check after I finish around this window. Yeah, we should do that. Boop. What the hell is that? Game glitch. The fuck are you? Okay, so we're gonna check. Oh, no, not that. Go over here. Come on, to the perks tab. Alright, oh, I didn't even know I won a negotiation point. Well, let's use that bad boy. Cool. Then, oh, 38 destroyed elements for the next one. Man, okay. I don't even know what I would want, is the best part. Okay, anyway. Not that important, I was just curious, because like we generally don't really use that tool, but I suppose we always could. We could always like turn this one randomly big ass room into 2 smaller rooms as well, but we're not going to. As the houses get larger and the rooms get more obnoxious, I might start doing that, but this will not be the one. Especially because we already painted over this far and I'm not doing it twice. Plus, I don't think anybody really wants to go through one person's bedroom to get to their bedroom. I grew up in that house and it sucked, so I'm not going to impose that on little virtual people. I'm just not. I'm just not. It was bullshit then and it's bullshit now. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Oh, my bedroom required walking through my parents' bedroom, my siblings' bedroom, and the laundry room to even get to my bedroom, so total bullshit. Really sucked. Again, do not recommend at all. Don't do that to your children if you have a house. Like, just don't. It's cruel. It's unusual. Don't do it. I don't care if it's out of necessity. Find a better way. Don't do it. We're not just talking as small children either. I'm talking the teen years too, which made it that much worse. I wonder why I have trust issues to this day, and issues regarding my privacy and how highly I value it, and do not want any fucking one up in my space. This is why, as if anyone watching this gives a shit. Anyway, so that's the paint on the walls. It's a nice color. Don't know really what I plan to do with all of this space, but let's stick a bed in it and we'll go outwards from there. is it so hard to match anything? Nope. Ugh. Hideous. You're gonna make me give him a shitty bed just to match it, aren't ya? Why is that the only option for blue? Why do you hate me so? Fuck it, that's as close as we're getting, so we're doing it. I mean, bad feng shui, but like, walk in the room, just fucking crash. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Fuck the whole day. Hey, it's a house actually big enough to give him one of the cool, ginormous ones. I love that. Love that for them. We still have all of this space, baby. Damn it. I'd love to know why we don't have, like, any freaking laptops in this game, but... Fuck sleep, who needs it? Surround sound. No. It can go over here, I don't really care. Don't think they do either. Function, not form. Booming surround sound, motherfucker. Kind of fan, because why not have a fan? Y'all can turn it however you need it. Don't really care. Should give it some lights though, because it'll get mighty dark. Go. A little bit aggressively bright, but I mean, it works. Does what it needs to do. Okay, so. Okay. Grabbing you in here. Because you'll match, kind of. It's like I know where you're going now. Boom. Get him a plant over here. Oh. An aggressively large plant. I like them. And a smaller plant. So it doesn't get lonely. There. You see, I think of these things. Frankly, I don't care. You can totally just chill here. I don't care. Maybe I won't do anything with that space. I'll just leave it the fuck alone. Because I frankly don't feel like... Oh, wait, I do have to add in another bathroom. Fuck me. Ah, fine. Don't want to, but I'll do it. Ugh. Why do we still have dirt? Are you down here? Are you up here? Yes, you are up here. Okay. Basically do it without even looking at what buttons I gotta hit at this point. Pretty much committed to memory. Okay, you need to be a toilet. Okay. Super toilet. might get him a mirror. Fuck it. I feel bad for him. What if this is for... No, it's for another toilet. Damn it! Toilet. And a washer. So it could be like a mini bathroom, yeah? Unless... It could be a little mini. I don't give a shit. I mean, it doesn't give you much wiggle room here, but if it's just like a little mini bathroom, it don't really matter, do it? No, I don't. Yeah, I should have left that wall in place, but I don't really care. I don't. Okay, so we shall construct a wall, actually. Might be the first wall the whole game we have built, actually, but... Oh. Ah. Fine. Now, let me build a fucking wall. Oh. Man, it's gotta be like that. This shit's gonna suck. Told you, teeny tiny bathroom, it's all you getting. Wouldn't it be funny if I just left it like that and be like, for the next person, there's totally a surprise in this house. You should go find it. And then they bust it down. It's just a fucking bathroom. Would that not be hilarious? I think that'd be hilarious. What do you think? I don't know. I don't know what's funny anymore. Fuck. Why me? Why do you hate me so? How do I do the thing? Asshole. Why? It literally won't let me stick it in the wall. Wait. That is literally not in the wall. Ugh. Oh, I just built this. Yep. Love it. Now watch, I'm gonna move that door there, right? It's gonna be like, oh, yeah, now there's like a gap in the ceiling. Oh, it's crazy. Oh my, are you shitting me right now? It needs a fourth? Fine. Buddy. Are you shitting me right now? Oh. Alright. I'm like, I swear, dude. Like, so not amused. Not amused by this fuckery at all. Well, at least there's that. Does it help me in any way? Probably not. But we'll go use it in a second. Okay, so let's go. Nope, not that. Then we will. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Took me a minute. I was like, I forgot what I came in here for. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, I'll do that one anyway. Damn. Anyway. Are we even gonna do anything with this? I guess I'll give him a light. Ugh. But part of me wants to see what I could sell it for. But I also don't want my thing to stay in a crap shack. Oh, goodness. I don't know. Should probably add a light switch, huh? Probably. There. Easy peasy. Do we really need anything else? I mean, we all know it's just like a shit-ass bathroom. I think I'm gonna leave it, honestly. If we really wanted to, we could always just like arbitrarily throw another bed in here. Be like, dude, it's like a teen den or something. Actually, yeah, let's do that. That way we can appeal to more people. I mean, it does have 2 bathrooms, so why the fuck not? This is for our basement troll. We love him. And we will sell it. I don't understand what I need this kitchen for. Really, right now. Let's see. Right now we have a $65,000 profit. Let's negotiate for more. I always like to negotiate for more. Let's go negotiate for like 15K more. Because I think I can get it. Whoa, not that high. Not that good at negotiating. Hell yeah! $80,000 profit! Fuck yeah! All because I arbitrarily threw in a bed. You see my point. And that is why we do what we do. Okay, so we're going back in. Gonna buy another property and we're gonna start on it. I told you we're gonna go for longer today. Come on, buttholes! Okay. Would it let me potentially buy one back? Nope. Okay. I just wanted to see. Because I was like, if I changed my mind, could I? But no. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it. Whoa, wait. Are we like... that close to the end of the game? Holy shit. Bro. Okay, so Sella's house. This is an ideal house for a calm family. Some time ago, a happy marriage lived there with their children, a chemistry teacher and his wife, the accountant. It is quite interesting that they made a lot of money on trade and left the house. It's their loss, your profit. Kevin Costner. Wait, what? It's not too hard to see that the house looks as it looks, but I have to tell you something. People say that instinct and style cannot be learned or bought. If you have the instinct, you can feel that house has a style. Kevin fucking Costner gets a name drop. I cannot. Does it say hamburger? What the fuck is happening? Well, it be like that, do it? I see. It didn't even drop me on like the front side of the house. Oh wait, the door's over here or some shit, yeah? Maybe not. What the hell is happening? Oh, there's the door. Okay, well, let's do a perimeter check. I would do a perimeter check, but there's gates. Fine, fuck you. In that case, we'll just clean as we go. Oh! What the fuck? I thought I needed to clean. I guess they boarded up the windows. Fine then. Oof. Okay. I mean, I suppose we can start in here, fine as well as anywhere else after I double check. Yeah, nothing here. May as well. Why not? I mean, we're not gonna make anything great of it, but like, yeah, we can save the table. But we can fix it. Like, this is definitely salvageable and fixable. Like, it has a lot of potential here. Straight up. What is that? There may be something about it. No? Weird. Is it under the table? No. On it? I guess the dirt was on it. Fine, whatever. Cool. We'll have that for us. At least the window itself seems to be clean for once. Okay, we can keep the concrete floor. We can even keep it gray in here, but it'll look a little nicer. add lights later. Like, is it just me, or is the concrete sucking up the paint faster than it normally goes from the roller? Might be my imagination, but it feels like it is. Okay. There we go. Anyway, let's get this straightened up. And then from there, get some shelves. Are they in here? Don't really remember. Yeah, they are. Okay. Good enough. Pow! Disappointment. The fuck? I like this paneling, it's very retro. Ugh. I have a feeling I have to go outside, don't I? Yep. Okay, what fresh hell are we gonna find out here? I knew it. Oh, whoa, hello, what are you? What are you? You're awfully cute. Are we walking on water? Cool. Whale. That was all down that side of the house. Okay. Like, don't make me beat the shit out of you. I'll do it. Okay. I'm armed with a broom. Okay. We can put the broom away then. Can I close the door? Close it? Alright. Well, I guess that one doesn't shut. Boy. I mean, it's a nice house, but yeah. three-room bedroom. We're gonna start with this front door, though. I mean, frankly, all the doors need to go and be replaced, but... there. Wait. Yeah. I was like, that looks more at home with that. Like, we can mix modern and old. Watch. Go with the same vibe and all. Yeah, something like that. Thought it was gonna be bigger. Hmm. Not ideally where I wanted that, but it'll have to work. Really wanted it over here because I thought it would take some nice, much needed room. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. You're gonna see. Not exactly what I had in mind, but it'll work. Oh. Oh my gosh. That really did nothing. There. Okay. It's a start. see. Hold on. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, that's a nice little one. That one could go. Even possible. No, it won't let me. I could put it there. Because for the very 50s aesthetic, they kind of had like a lot of random knickknacks just fucking everywhere. So I feel like this is fitting that. And gives us an excuse to finally use a lot of these. It's a shame they don't have flowers to stick in these vases, but what can we do? So let's see. That'll have to do for in there. I mean, it's not perfect, but I mean, it does flesh it out. So that's just a little living room. We could turn this into kind of like a dining room area adjacent kitchen. Shame we didn't really use this space though. But I'm sure I'll figure something out. For now, let's get a table. Oh wait, I didn't. Okay. Because I was like, there's not a lot here. Oh, that would be why. You know what? Fuck it. We'll even give him a rocking chair because why the hell not? Maybe that could help take up some of the unused space over here. Yeah. Something like that. Can watch the TV too. Be still kind of close to the fireplace. You know, shit like that. I should probably put a painting up there while we're at it. Back to over here now. The chair situation. Oh, that's so painfully retro. We're going with it. like it's hideous, but it fits the vibe. And like realistically, is there a single other house in this game you think that like this vibe would go for? Hell no. But this one does. Oh my gosh, why will you not? Oh. Oh. Well, in that case, I'll push them all in. Didn't know there was room. Didn't know it would let me. Get a couple more while I'm at it. Trying to think. I have a couple potential ideas. Yeah, it's labeled as a TV stand, but we don't have to use it as one, you know. We can choose to use it for whatever the fuck all we want. Oh, I think I put it in backwards. I did. Okay. Fixed. So now, we can do that. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Hold on. We are going to sell this bad boy. We're going to go take the thing that I actually should have gotten. This guy. Like, literally the most perfect piece of furniture that could go there for this vibe. Yep. Okay. So we have that. We have a proper bookcase now, so the one dude will shut the fuck up. Yeah, okay, this is coming together. Oh, missed that. Okay. Back down we come. This is honestly pretty good. I like it. Like, we're going for like a really retro vibe. I think we nailed it. Like for mid-century, fuck yeah. So into the kitchen, where I feel mildly obligated to give it a hideous wall color to match the vibe. I could stay. Okay. Oh, what are we? Oh, you wanted... Really? Really? You wanted a washer in your kitchen. I cannot judge. think my sister did that in one house, so okay, yeah, whatever floats your boat. I don't know why you would do that on purpose, though, if you don't have to. I mean, there's plenty of room in this house. Guess this kitchen has a washing machine in it because reasons? Who am I to judge, you know? Not in a position to be judging, so I'm not gonna. Wait. I just got curious, honestly. Wait. Oh, now I notice the old TV. Fuck! I could have used that. Why did I not use that? I suck. A piano. Why would you hide a piano in under Christmas? Bro. If I'd known we could have been putting pianos in these houses all this time, holy shit. This changes everything. Brah. Like, I just figured out what we're gonna use to, like, take up some room. Little night music. Shit, yeah, why not? Does it belong here? No. Is it going here? Yes. Holy shit, I had no idea. I'm so glad I thought to check that. Just on a whim. My goodness. Okay. Anywho. Well then. here. And then one over here. Yeah. Okay. Well, could just put like a trash can over there, I guess. Or a fan, I suppose. Where'd it go? I just saw it. Okay. There we are. Okay, then countery counters. Let's see if that'll fit, because it might. Motherfucker, come on. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. Frick. Okay, is there... Holy shit. Tightest squeak ever, but it fits. So then that means we can get... I'll give you a classic one, because this is a classic house. Is there no way to do it in wood? Bro, really? Fuck off. Really, really? You make me sad. Okay. Wait. No. Damn it. Okay. That'll work. I'll just do like a bunch of these side by side by side. It'll be good. You'll see. Cur. So right here. Whoop. Fuck. Okay. Good enough. Come on. Hop in. Hell yeah. Very nice, very nice. Are they the same kind of wood? No, Did they have the same kind of wood? Fuck, I think they might have. But oh well, too bad, so sad. It is what it is. Alright. Are we a hanging one? Oh man, I should have used those. Fuck. Let's get some hanging ones that can be in wood of some kind. Whatever that fucking thing is up there. What is this? It won't let me move whatever it is either. Can I sell it? Nope. Wow, that sucks balls, dude. Oh, got it. Got it. Hell yeah. Okay. So, all of that's in place. Actually, take it back. I'll use this one. Where the fuck is the cutting board that I keep skipping every time? I definitely went past it on accident, didn't I? There it is. That's safe, right? some shit like that. I think that pretty well fleshes out this kitchen. I'm pretty proud of it. Before I fuck this up, I'm going to save the game. Just to be uber cautious, you know? I'm taking no chances on losing all of that, you know? Come on, do your thing. Still grayed out, so it's still doing it. Okay. So, back in here we go. We're actually, we'll give him a light. We should have a light. And it can be just something simple. It seems kind of retro-y, I suppose. So we do like turn that on from in here. I don't think so. So alright, that's fine. We'll go to the installations and do it. It's totally okay. There. Yeah, that works. Okay. So here, boy, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms to do, I think. This one's the garage. Yeah, that's just a garage, so. Where do we start? That's kitchen, that's. I think a small. No, wait. Could be a small bedroom. Where's our bath? Bathroom's at the end of the hall. You're literally a closet. Cool. Love that for us. Then that means you are a larger bedroom? Question mark. Oh. Okay. I didn't even know about that room, but okay. Works for me. That's definitely the master bedroom, so the other one can be for a kid. Alright. In that case, we shall start in here. This can be the kid room. So first things first, we're gonna get rid of this fucking nasty door. It's hideous. Actually, wait. Hold up. That's too long from there. Can we... Nope. We need some old-timey curtains, baby. Nope. Damn. That sucks. Oh well. Can I do a shorter one? Oh, please have it, please have it, please have it. Yes. Yes! I'm so happy, you have no idea. Holy shit, look at that. Can we open and close them? Ah, nope. Only open. That's fine, but we totally needed some to add to the whole, like, just overall vibe. 'Twas needed. Am glad. So what else do we have, huh? Oh, wait. Would this work? Ooh, it might, it might. Let me try that over there. Maybe that was the problem, was it's not long enough. Let's try it. I gotta try. Nope. Womp womp. Okay. Twas worth a shot. How about short wide? Can I do short wide? I can! Again, I am stupidly happy about that. Oh my god, it gives it such old lady vibes. Yes, that is exactly what we needed for this room. Slightly yellowed would have been better, but you know what? I will take what I can fucking get at this point. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. Anyway, so back to the doors, because we needed to get a door. Okay. Wait, I wanted one with paneling. Or would that be too modern? Actually, maybe it's better that it doesn't. Yeah, actually, perhaps this is better for the overall aesthetic of it being old-timey. Didn't even think of that. Oh, oh, hola. Okay. Here we go. Oh, fuck yourself with your own good clutter. Fuck off. We cleaned the clutter. It's already done. Just like that. Just like that. Artistic disorder. Yeah, no shit, baby. Were those the... Nope. Okay. Up somewhere. Where am I missing it? Oh. There it is. Okay. So, anything for patching? I don't think so. Alright. That's cool. Oop. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking. How about. Actually, wait. I'ma hate my life for this decision. I know it already, but we're doing this. And I already hate myself for making this choice, but, like, really though, like, it's gonna be so worth it for the aesthetic. And, like, with one tile, I'm like, oh, I'm already over this. Fuck me. Honestly, the floor can stay. Because the floor is fine. Like, I already have a vision for this room of what I want to do with it. It's gonna be so good. Oh, I can't wait. Okay. There we go. Already literally so much better, right? Right. So now, back to the light fixtures. marginally centered. Something like that. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so. Okay. A little dimmer over there, but whatever. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's like my childhood bed. Okay, walk in and you can either like sit on it, you can lay on it, but you're gonna have like room over here for stuff. But first thing I'm going to give her, I don't remember if it's in here or not. No, it's not in here. Okay. So it must be in here. No? Is it in here? Yes. Okay. It's a cute little vanity. Fits nicely right next to the door. Boop, boop, boop. Very feminine. Oh, actually can fit a little closer to the door. Cool. Okay, so we have that right there. Then we can get our wardrobe down here. A fancy one. Fit the aesthetic. Yeah. Something like that. Still have room for a desk over here. The other one. Oop, not really gonna fit inside the desk, but that's okay. The hell? Why? What or why? Okay, that's more like it. So then, button. For reasons. Okay, on the bed. It can go on the bed. Oh, yay. I actually didn't realize that. I would have been adding these to a bunch of beds if I'd known that. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah, she should have an alarm clock somewhere. Whatever. You never know what you might need. And the bigger bun bun. The girl's gonna like bunnies, okay? Okay. Because I said so. And a teddy bear. Big old chunky boy. You mean there's not enough room? Fight me. Yes, there is. Okay. I don't know what I think I'm looking for. Alright, in that case, I think we're good to go. Look how nice that came out. Like, very feminine. Actually, not what I was going for, but we'll include it. This can go on the wall over here, because maybe she drew it. She can be a horse girl. And this can go above her bed. There we are. I mean, didn't really center that as well as I should have, but at least not over the bed. Okay. So now we're working. And you can tell that this is the kid's room. Okay. I am again going to save my game. And you know what? Honestly, that's probably a good place to stop for today, because I don't feel like doing the cabinet right now, and I kind of like to go in order. So, yeah, I think that will be where we indeed stop for today. So this was a nice long episode for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and give this a like. And as always, you know the drill, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Yeah, I already said that. Make sure you hit subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my eBay, my Reddits, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link as always is down in the description. Anyway guys, till next time, see ya.